Hey everyone, Dr. Shook here. I hope you're doing well today. I'm excited to talk to you guys. It is Thursday, and today I want to talk to you about really artificial sweeteners. You know, the entire theme of everything I've been talking about lately relates to toxins in our environment. These are toxins in our foods. These are toxins in everywhere in our environment. Used in industry, used in agriculture, everywhere that we can be exposed to them, air, water. I am trying to share that information with you guys as I find things that I think are interesting and that you can use today to try to make your life better. So today what I want to talk to you about are the potential dangers of artificial sweeteners. And guys, do me a favor. If you find this information useful, if you find it helpful, please do me a favor. Help me help other people, help your family members, help your community, share these videos so that we can get the word out about these dangers, the potential dangers of these toxins that are in our environment and our food, okay? We need to change the world. The only way we're going to change things is if we share this information, we band together, and our voice becomes much louder together, okay? We're not going to make a difference necessarily individually. It's going to be, if we can come together and enough of us can raise these concerns about these things in our food and our environment, we can really make some change. Okay, so help me help other people, help your family members, help your community, and share this video, okay? So artificial sweeteners, they're very attractive to us because we want to have the sweet flavor without the consequences of the sugar. It's understandable, right? We want to do that. However, there are consequences to these artificial sweeteners. Okay, I've done other videos, which I'm going to tie some of this in, but I've done other videos on some of these artificial sweeteners and how they affect metabolism. And as one of the themes that I want to stay with, I'm really trying to focus on how a lot of these environmental chemicals, food additives, and things that we see affect metabolism, obesity, thyroid function. Okay, but this really, I'm going to tie this in. I don't have it written here, but I'm going to tie it in to obesity in just a second, okay, and weight gain. These are major issues though. So artificial sweeteners, we use them to try to get the sweetness from have a sweet flavor, sweet taste without sugar. Most commonly, you'll see aspartame, you'll see saccharin used, you'll see Splenda. You'll see these in everything, like chewing gum. It's hard to even find chewing gum now that doesn't have aspartame in it. You can just read the back and you'll see that it says contains aspartame. And so this is aspartame is a problem for numerous reasons. It is a neuroexcitotoxin. So what it does is it excites the firing of nerve cells, of neurons, and it's an excitatory, so it excites it, nerve toxin. It's toxic to it. It will destroy the neurons. It overexcites them. It's been linked to cancer, as has saccharin. So when you're using those little blue and the pink packets, there you go. Okay? Stay away from this stuff. Stay away from this stuff. This is just, this is one of the many things that it's been associated with. I'm going to talk to you about metabolism and how these artificial sweeteners have been shown to impact metabolism in a second. Okay? Now, Splenda, what it does is it releases chloropropanols. Okay? It's a mouthful, as are most of these chemicals. When it's heated, okay? It is a form of dioxin, chloropropanols. So when you mix Splenda in for cooking, you heat it, it releases chloropropanols, a form of dioxin. Dioxin is a key component in Agent Orange, used in the Vietnam War, where they sprayed it over large areas to defoliate the forest and the jungle. So I've talked to several veterans. I've had multiple opportunities to talk to veterans that sought me out for working with nerve pain and neuropathy. And they had both been exposed to Agent Orange. And they believed that it contributed to their neuropathy. What I did learn from the veterans was this, that they would spray this, and one guy told me it looked like the jungle looked like it had like powder or like crystallized, like this crystallized stuff all over it. And they just were all through it and in it. And they used it again to defoliate, is what he was telling me, and the forest and the jungle. And so an active ingredient, Splenda releases chloropropanols. It is a form of dioxin, a key component in Agent Orange. Dioxin, according to the World Health Organization, the World Health Organization, damages the immune system. It can damage the immune system. It can create reproductive problems, developmental problems, disrupt hormones, and cause cancer. So, again, Splenda releases chloropropanols when it's heated. It's a form of dioxin. It's a key component in Agent Orange. The World Health Organization says that it contributes to damaging the immune system, reproductive and developmental problems, disrupting hormones, and causes cancer. If you have these things in your diet, I highly recommend that you reconsider. Okay? Now, I want to talk to you about how these things in particular impact metabolism. Now, I just put down here disrupts hormones, which, is what this has been shown to do, these chloropropanols. This could impact metabolism on its own. We know that there are a lot of different categories of chemicals called obesogens that promote obesity because they disrupt hormonal either production and or signaling and utilization by your body, which can lead to obesity, decreased everything. Just name it. You name it. It's being impacted by some type of hormonal disruptor. Your body, these chemicals have multiple effects. Okay, multiple effects. Now, one of the ways that these artificial sweeteners can contribute to obesity is this. We know that from some studies that were done. There was a study that I was exposed to, that I remember reading, where they took mice. So they took the laboratory mice. They have their particular type of mouse, and they had I think 4 of them. And what they did was they fed them the exact same amount of calories. Okay, these were all from the same, I think you say, litter of mice. They were all brothers and sisters. Okay, so they fed them the exact same number of calories. And the only thing they did different was they gave them water. And in the water, they gave one mouse just plain straight water, another mouse water with additive artificial sweetener, and then they gave the third mouse the same food, water with a different artificial sweetener, and they just used different artificial sweeteners, and they had one mouse that was their control, that was just water and the food, right? And they gave them the same amount of food, the same amount of calories. And what they found were that the mice that they fed the artificial sweeteners became obese. The mouse that drank the water did not. Same calories, but the mouse that they gave water was not obese. Now, why? So what they did was they did research on it, and they actually were looking at their bacterial balance in their colon. What happened to the gut bacteria? And what they found were that the mice that had the artificial sweeteners had greater concentration of bacteria that promoted and increased the extraction of calories from food. So they had abnormally high levels of bacteria that extracted calories from food. So these bacteria extracted the calories much more efficiently from the food, but it was at an abnormal, they had abnormal levels of them that wasn't found normally. Okay? So what they noticed was that their conclusion was artificial sweeteners changed the gut microbiome, or the gut bacteria. And they actually had an abundance of bacteria that were very efficient at extracting calories from food. So we know that these things affect the gut bacterial balance, the microbiome, which we know is absolutely critical for immune regulatory function, and so many other things. We know that the gut bacteria have their own detoxification systems. They actually help our body to detoxify when we have the right balance. Guys, your gut bacteria are absolutely critical. And I don't talk about it much as far as the impact of environmental chemicals on our gut bacteria, but it is profound. And they will decimate our gut bacteria. So this is really important. I want you guys to think about this and consider this, because I will tell you, you've got to remove food additives, you've got to remove chemicals from your food and your environment as a first step. One of the things that we talk about is I teach once a month. I'm teaching a webinar on toxicity and toxins and how you can. What I do is I focus on the 3 most dangerous toxins in our environment today and how I think you should best test for them, because a lot of testing for metals that are blood or urine or hair or stool, there are problems with that. And I think there are some better ways to test for it, and that's what we go over. If you're interested in that, we're having our next webinar is July 13th. You can go to nomoretoxicbody.com and you can learn, you can sign up to register for the webinar, and you'll receive some notifications via email so that we'll get you, you won't miss it, but it's going to be on July 13th, and I'm going to be talking about the 3 most dangerous toxins in our environment, how I think you can test for them too, the best ways, which are some really cutting edge ways to assess for toxic exposures. So, but this is really, really important, guys. This is where we have to start. These are some of the things that we have to do, and we have to band together here, guys. So do me a favor, if you've enjoyed this, please share this video. Help me help other people, help your family, help your friends, help your community. It's my mission to change one person's life at a time, because I know if I can help you change your life and improve it, it'll improve your family's quality of life. That will impact your community, and then that impacts the world, one person at a time. And I want you guys to become empowered so that you can be your own advocates. You can be better partners with your healthcare providers by becoming better educated about this, okay? You can take your health back. You can actually have some control. With all the information we have available today, guys, there's no reason that you can't become very well educated, especially in the things that can help you with your particular health challenges, and hopefully in ways to help you really improve your health and optimize it, okay? So anyway, I appreciate you guys so much. And if you have any questions, let me know. Again, if you want to join me for the webinar, you can go to No More Toxic Body and sign up for the next webinar. The next one we're having is July 13th. If you are stuck, if you need help, if you want someone to try to help you speed this process, I do take 2, maybe 4, but right now we're shooting for only 2 new people per month as one-on-one clients. So I work with people via distance consulting around the world. We can do that. We can work with people all across the United States. We do that via distance consulting. We can have Skype, FaceTime, or phone conversations. We can get testing done near you. We can send you test kits. We can investigate a lot of the problems that might be, the issues that might be driving your health problems. And if you're interested in working one-on-one, you can go to drbradshuk.com, click on Application for Care, and you can learn more about what that entails and how we do it, okay? So guys, I appreciate you so much. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for helping us to get the word out about these toxins and these things that are just really, I think, affecting our body, affecting us and our families and our children and our future generations. We got to do something about it. So appreciate you guys so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Hopefully I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow. Thanks. Hey guys, Dr. Shook, thank you for viewing our videos. I hope they help you out. If you want to, just subscribe to our channel somewhere here. You can watch a video that YouTube's actually selected for you, so hopefully it'll help you out. If you need any other information or resources, just look in the description. We've got links to our website, to our 9 lab test guidebook, and everything else that we do. I really appreciate you, and I hope you guys have a great